let's do a quick news update over here. Let's kind of fill you in on kind of what's happening. I got some things that I wanted to share that I don't try to be interesting if we can be about it. Hey, Scott, what you talked about earlier, it's happening. Japanese are coming to. Scott, when you were away, we talked. There was a story about Japanese returning to the Japanese tourism industry starting up, and there was a story here that apparently they like the Big Island. They've doubling. They're up significantly over previous years in terms of percentages. So they normally see. Normally, the Big Island gets about 10% of the Japanese visitors. Now they're getting 20% of the Japanese visitors. That is a doubling of that. So that's interesting. Dylan, would be interesting to see if that affects the real estate market at all on the Big Island. That will be interesting. Maui visitors, there's the one common theme game you've all seen on the show, which is y'all gonna have to pay more. Here's another one, paying the park. So there's all kinds of movement about, they're talking about making Maui's top destinations, top visitor attractions, beaches, etc., pay parking. For visitors, locals are going to get it for free. Visitors are going to have to pay. So that's coming down the pike. Group. There's Scott. I don't know if you heard about this. There's an affordable condo tower that's going up in Honolulu. This one is on the Ke'eaumoku street area. I think what was interesting about this, and this kind of relates to today's topic about real estate prices. There was a great quote from one of the residents who is this was from. From the Shingon Mission of Hawaii, the Bishop Ren Tsuru said, "We've been here for 110 years. We're about to be strangled by 400-foot condominiums. Traffic is bad. The water and sewage is bad, as you can imagine, in a neighborhood this old." This is classic example, not to say it's right or wrong, but this is classic example of why development in Hawaii is restricted. Hint, hint, on the cost of higher prices of real estate in Hawaii. Pele power. So this is my favorite one. On the Big Island, there's a group called Puna Geothermal Ventures. They've been around there for a very long time, and they generate power that comes off of geothermal energy from the volcano. They're cranking up they're cranking up their energy output 38 megawatts to 48 to 60. I bring it up because we're all about clean energy. There is nothing cleaner than pure energy, heat coming from the ground. Apparently, there's enough energy that comes off of the volcano that could that can power the entire state. It's not going to probably happen. There's all kinds of issues, and maybe Dylan can talk about that. Been all kinds of controversy. People don't want drill welling and all that kind of stuff. But just thought I'd bring that up. And then finally, low voter turnout resumes to Hawaii. And I've got an Ohana question for you all, gang. So here's the Ohana question. So So the quick story is Hawaii's historically low voter turnout is resuming, even though we have an all mail-in election. So everybody gets their ballots. Every single a registered voter gets their ballots in the mail. But we've returned